Is it possible to make a Victorian lampshade from scratch in just one day? Come on, heat up. Okay, we just gotta stitch like the wind. We're on a time limit here, people. Where's my pen? Let's find out. So my friend asked me to make this lampshade. She has provided all of the materials. This is the lampshade. It's significantly bigger than the one I made previously. So hopefully we've got enough fabric. Let's have a little look at what we've got. So a really lovely, rich purple satin there. That's really pretty. Ooh, look at that. The sort of rose detailing there. Very whimsy goth, very 90s grunge, I love it. Okay, that is a big tick in my book. Then we've got some like lilac binding. This is really nice. So we'll use this to like cover up seams and joins. This is gonna be really pretty. And finally, we have got some champagne fringe. I don't know why, fringe just always makes me giggle. Something about the bouncing, like woo. I'm thinking I might raid my bead stash and maybe make this a little bit zhuzhier. I am aware that I have put a time limit on myself, so we'll see. Beads pending. All right, so that is everything, and I really hope we have enough. Okay, let's go. The first thing that we're going to need to do is prepare the frame. That will require some twill tape, a little bit of hot glue, some hairdresser clips, and some scissors. Okay, right. This bit's really, really simple, and hopefully we can do this quite quick. Come on, heat up. Oh, it would help if you were on, wouldn't it? If I can avoid being burnt by hot glue during this whole venture, that would be grand. What we have to do is use the twill tape to wrap around the metal frame, and then you sew into that. Just put a little bit of hot glue at the top. Ooh, getting all tangled. And then you keep that in place with a hair grip whilst it cools. When I did my first one, I wrapped it super tight because I was like, don't move. Don't have it so tight that you can't get your needle in, because this is gonna have to be hand stitched. You wanna make it so you can actually sew it, you know? All right, we're ready. Now just to do that 8 times over. All right, let's get it moving. Let's get this whole frame wrapped. Haha, done. And that took me, all right, that took me about an hour and a half. We're on track. But the important thing is that the base is now done, and so now we can get on to probably the most time-consuming part, which is going to be getting the fabric cut out and stitched on, especially because we have 2 layers. Okie doke, so we have got our 2 fabrics. We're going to be starting with the purple. My friend gave me this reference image, predominantly purple with lilac highlights and a champagne trim. She didn't want any elaborate pleating, she didn't want any appliques or anything like that. It was just fabric, 2 layers, trim, and the fringe. Okay, I've got some drafting paper, and by drafting paper I mean just regular paper that happens to be on a roll. You'd have thought I'd have a pen. We're on a time limit here, people. Where's my pen? Got one. My pattern piece. All right, let's grab the fabric. Because that is 1, 2, that's 4. 1 there, and then 1. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Haha! If that had gone wrong, we'd be in a real pickle right now. But we're good. Right, next stage. Now we've just got to get all of these onto the frame. Hopefully I cut them the right size. Yeah, oh, and there's plenty of seam allowance. Look at that. I think I need a montage. All right, let's do it. This has already taken me 90 minutes, 2 hours. All right, okay, we just gotta stitch like the wind. We can do this, we've just gotta go fast. All right, okay, let's keep going. Oh, I'm knackered now. It is 3 o'clock. All right, I'm just gonna take a break for a second so that I can catch my breath. I'm just gonna go grab a coffee and then we'll be right back. Oh, sweet coffee. Everything hurts. Oh, blimmin' heck, and I've got to keep going. I'm holding on to this like it's lifeblood. Let me just pop this away. Okay, so progress report. It is not my neatest, but it's not the worst. But I mean, look at that shine. And I think that a lot of the messiness is going to get covered up. I need to be just better at the top. You can kind of see like there's bits where the frame is kind of showing a little bit more than others. I think I'm gonna pull the next layer of fabric, the black layer, over a little bit tighter, kind of wrap it round a little bit more. Right, where is it? The instruction has been to cover the entire thing. I'm a little bit worried that that is going to be very dark. I know that she said that she wanted it to cover the whole thing, and I know that's what the reference image is, but I'm aware that this just took me about 3-4 hours to do. I would like to reduce the amount that I am sewing. You cannot hot glue this on. You need to pull the fabric tight over the frame, and hot glue it won't work. You have to hand stitch it. I think I can start by doing alternating panels, then take a picture and show her that it looks neat, and then I've saved myself a bunch of sewing, and I do think it's gonna look better. I'm gonna start with every other one. Then we'll take a step back, we'll look at it, and then I'll figure out how to convince my friend that it's the right option. Okay, well, let's just give it a go. Okay, there are just so many pretty flowers on this thing. If I'm not gonna do it on every single panel, then they need to be the super most prettiest ones. What's a good flower? I really like this one. Can you see it? Bell-shaped one at the top as well. I'm gonna get this one cut out. I'm gonna pick a couple of other ones for the other panels, and then I'll show you how it's starting to come together. All right, I'll see you in a sec. All right, here we go. I've just randomly stuck the binding on there so that you can see. I've just messaged my friend to kind of go, come on, look how cool it is. We'll see what she says. I can at least get these ones sewn down whilst I await her decision. I don't think beads are gonna happen in a day deadline. I think that was ambitious of me to even dream it, okay? Just gotta find the will and the strength to go back to sewing. Okay, where's my needle? Oh yeah, I am really pleased with how this has come together. I think it's about 7 o'clock last time I checked. We are really pushing it. This was always going to be the time-consuming part, but there's still some hours left in the day. The next thing we have to do is get the binding and the fringe on. So let's go set that up. Please excuse the very aesthetic box and a wig stand. There you go. Wig stands can double up as a lampshade stand. We are not going to have time to do the beaded fringe. It's just not practical with the time limitations. Instead, what we will be doing is doubling up so that it's got some extra body. You take your fringe, you take some of these little hairdresser clips, pop it on, hot glue it in place. Right, I'm really pleased with that. All right, we're gonna get this hot glued on and then we'll start with the binding and then we're done. This is where I'm gonna get burnt, I can tell. Okay, all right, okay. Glue gun, glue gun. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by fringe. Now this is the final bit, and I'm starting to get nervous that I haven't been given enough of the binding. But there's only one way to find out, so let's see. So this essentially goes over the seam join and makes it look nice and neat, and then no one can see your messy, scrabbly stitching. You go over, round the top, and then round the bottom. It's around the bottom that's the bit that I'm starting to become afraid that I don't have enough. All right, let's just start with just a little bit of a pin and cut, and then we'll see where we're at. All right, we've got some good news. In the final hour, it does in fact stretch the whole way round. Yes! I mean, let's be really real here. This is extremely tight, okay? That is what we have as wiggle room. Not much, but we've got enough. We have got just about enough. It is currently 10 o'clock. So we have got 2 hours until the end of the day. All right, okay, final push, let's go! We've actually done it. It is bang on 11 o'clock. Oh my goodness, I am exhausted. I'm aching all over. I have been non-stop all day as per the assignment. There's a couple of things I still need to do, like trimming like some of the seams and tidying up all the glue strings, but I'm gonna do that in the morning. I am a sleepy bo peepee, so I am going to go to bed. And then tomorrow we'll take it to its final home and I'll show you the reveal. See you in the morning, guys.
how big it was. Oh my god, it looks so good.
I feel like I'm proposing to you.
I accept. I think you were definitely right about the two-tone of the thing. So you were right, I was wrong.
Hey, look, you picked out the fabric, you know.
No, it's like spot on colour-wise, isn't it? I love it, thank you so much.
Should we
I'll
put
let
it on?
you can do the honours. Oh, hello.
This is the tax for coming into my friend's house. Hello, baby. Oh, you're gonna be distracting. So the lamp has now been delivered and it has gone down really well. My friend is making dinner, which was my payment for doing the lamp at all. It suits the living room that she's designed just so well. Can you make a lampshade in a day? Yes. At what cost? My back is still recovering. If I had time, I would have loved to have done the beading. And I think the next thing for me in terms of lamps is learning how to line them, because currently you can see the bulb through the fabric. I want to learn how to do like a double layering or something so that it kind of diffuses that silhouette a little bit more, and then also getting more creative with the fringes, because I know that you can dip dye them or you can have like mix of colors. I would love to do like themed ones, maybe do some like challenges mixing up aesthetics. If that's something that you guys are interested in, let me know, because then I'll do it. My obsession with lamps is not sated yet, but overall, I'm so pleased that she likes it. I'm so happy with how this went. I think it looks so pretty in the space. It's so nice to see it in its new home. Thank you so much for coming on this challenge with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.